Yo, I'm your host Presto Finesto. We here right now with Ghetto Friends. They just shut the spot down right now. So I wanted to ask y'all, like, how did the process go with trying to curate this and put this together? Like, what was some of the hardships that y'all had to go through?
A lot of hardships were like building the pieces,
Yeah.
like executing shit. Cause execution is not easy. Like getting the right vision. Like a lot of like to be honest, we did a lot of fixes. We wasted a lot of time and shit. So yeah, it's like a big process, and it's not even just like building pieces. It's like getting everything together, putting the whole show. It's like you gotta do everything right the right way too. Like get it right.
What would you say was some hardships that you had to experience while putting this together?
Hardships.
You go. You can take the mic.
I'll say, what are some hardships that we did? Not, I'll say like not really like feeling it to like the month of.
Hmm.
You
Tell
know,
me.
like when you like the month of, we went through the whole rack and we're like, damn, we needed a lot of work done. Like
Yeah.
And it was just like a month left.
it was a month, and
Month left.
it was a 3 month like project,
Yeah.
but like the third and the second, it was like it wasn't really hitting yet. You know, we were just working on like like regular pace. So the month hit, and I'm like, yo,
And I know y'all guys been working for a long, like a minute, I'd say. So I want to ask y'all, what got y'all into this fashion space? What made y'all start creating pieces?
So just like being creative, like destroying pieces, fucking with pieces, adding on pieces, and just dressing cool at school. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Just like it started with the sneakers, and then like middle school, I started dressing with the clothes. I was wearing
What was
like
y'all
some.
What was y'all go-to sneakers? You say?
Middle school. I was wearing some combat boots,
Mm-hmm.
skinny jeans, a
Yeah.
stack, and like some like boxy shit. Like that
Mm-hmm.
was my vibe in middle school. So starting middle school, I
What
started
about
rocking
you?
like what was the question
Like,
there?
what was the feast was y'all wearing in school? What feast did y'all start wearing in
Oh,
school?
when the fees in school,
Yeah.
I'll say it started with like shit, Jordans,
Yeah.
Vans,
Yeah.
soccer shit. To be honest, um, but that's really how I guess we could say we got into like fashion. You know, like through the sneakers. It was before like the fashion shit was a sneakerhead game. You know, like and then after that, like you had to match your kicks
Yeah, with your fit.
with your fit. You
Fact.
know, and then right after that, it was like Supreme. So it was like it was like kicks Supreme with Supreme, and then it was just Supreme. Like the kicks didn't matter no more.
Yeah.
And then after the Supreme shit, it was like Rick, Raph, high fashion shit.
Right.
But it really just started from the sneakers.
Speaking of that, there's one specific thing I want to highlight at your show. There was these sneakers we seen. So you gotta like put us on to how did that creation come about with the Velcro replace. Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
you
Just
talking about that? Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
bro. Just
It's a group team with my boy Franco.
yeah.
Franco, his brand is
Spinetta.
Spinetta,
Yeah.
and he does shoes. He makes them in Colombia, gets them done right, and we just got it together. We spoke about it, see what's the right shoe, what's the right sole, you
Mm,
know, just get
very
it
hands
done.
on.
Yeah, and there's actually a
Yeah.
story about the shoes. So
Yeah.
when we met with Franco, he had so he's a big like sneaker collector, and it's not like just
Shout out
like
Franco.
it's not just like sneakers, like whatever like the market price is not just like shit like that.
Yeah.
He's talking about like he's collecting like shit that inspired like the Jordan One. You know, he's collecting shit that's inspiring like other like known shoes now. So he had brought us like uh, if I'm not bugging, the like one of the first like New Balance 85s with the high top shits.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Uh, and and we fucked with that shoe and we're like, yo, we should work on something like this. And then it came back, like the sample came back, and it was just like it just felt like New Balance.
Yeah.
It was like the same shit, just different fabric, you know, like. And then he had showed us like other samples that he was already working on. And when I seen the shoe that like the shoe we collaborated on, I was like, yo, like off rip, just looking at it, trying it on and everything. Like, yo, And mind you, he was already kind of like working on that sample a little bit. So we were just like, at first he was like, we can't do it. It was something about the soul. It was like the soul was like, it was hard to like make.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, bro, just try it out. He tried it out. The sample came back. We gave him the denim fabric, and then came back. Sample was beautiful, and then he was like, yo, like let's keep expanding this idea. So that's how we did the with the patches.
Yeah.
The yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
With the,
right, right.
yeah.
It was
Mess
like
with that thing.
those. We had the yellow ones. We had the yellow ones in the show.
We
I,
got other
yeah,
colorways.
I
this
seen a gray one.
yeah
Seen like a gray
yeah
brown
Gray
type
denim.
situation y'all had. That shit was hard.
Facts.
yeah and
I also want to ask this. One thing that I also could commend y'all on is, uh, I heard a collaboration or sorry, sponsorship with Adidas. So, how did it feel getting that sponsorship, and what great things do you guys have coming forward with that?
Um,
How'd it feel?
Definitely, like it was a great thing. They like reached out and like actually wanted us to collaborate.
Yeah.
Like make something happen. They actually, if I'm not wrong, they actually reached out to us,
Hmm.
talking about like we want an idea, we want a project going on. What
Wow.
can we do? And it was like right in the moment of like 3 months ago,
Hmm.
and we're like, you know what? We could do a fashion show. Let's
Facts.
do a fashion show. It was with it. We got it done. So definitely, if they want to keep working, we'll keep working, and you know, business is business. We'll see how things run
Yes.
after.
Yes.
It doesn't really have to be like, oh, it's Adidas now. It's just Adidas. Like,
Yeah. Nah, I get
if they
what you're
want to
saying.
keep working, we're cool with everybody. We're neutral in a way,
Yes.
but not in a bad way. Cause being neutral sometimes, like it's like a bad thing.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
just neutral. Like we just wanna
we
just
just
want to elevate.
we just doing
Do
our own shit.
projects,
Yeah, we just
projects on
creating.
projects. Yeah,
Facts.
projects on
Facts.
projects.
Yeah.
Us like elevating. That's all. That's all about
and
us.
and one thing I commend you guys for is that's something that you guys are definitely doing. Like from where you guys started and
Yeah.
being now where you guys are at, there's obviously growth in the situation. You know what I mean? I have just a few more questions. So, I noticed that one thing that I feel like you guys are signatured for is y'all forms of denim. I like the way that y'all put y'all denim together. There's certain stitching that you guys do when it comes to you guys denim. What makes you guys go crazy or put so much emphasis when it comes to making your denims, denim jeans, things like this?
Yeah.
So pretty much like I I feel like it's so pretty like people don't a lot of people don't know like the story I guess like of Ghetto Friends, or people do know, but when me and Eli started making clothes, it was like he was making his own shit, I'm making my own shit, and just going to fabric shopping or whatever, like they'll be like, why don't you guys work together? You guys are brothers, like you might as well, you know. So boom, we just like ended up working together, and I guess you could say like I've always like worked on denim,
Yeah.
and Eli is more of like design. You know, like he's like if you see a lot of design in the show, it's Eli. You know, you see the denim, it might be me, or it might be
Both
the
of
both of us. Like
Yeah.
he might cook up a basic jean pattern. Now I'm looking at it like, now we could add some distressing on it,
Right.
or we could add some bottle caps. You know, so we just bounce off each other. But like a lot of people knows right now for the denim, but for the future, like it's gonna be like a lot of design. You know, like we're gonna it's like we're gonna just conquer everything little by little. Like we got the denim shit on lock, that's locked in.
Yeah.
Let's move on to design. After design, it's like tailoring.
Yeah.
You know, like just
And then
step by
everything
step.
still,
You
yeah.
know, step by step. But
We'll include everything.
yeah,
It's not like we'll just like go on to tailoring only. Like it's gonna be everything.
So I wanna
Denim's still gonna be there.
I wanna ask y'all this last question. What advice would you give a designer coming up? You know, they're seeing Ghetto Friends. They're like, yo, these two guys, they're amazing. They love the family. What advice would you give them coming up in this game?
You wanna answer that first, bro?
I say like discipline. You know, and I'm not saying like I'm the best at it.
Yeah.
You know, but I think discipline. Like from what I've seen, like when I'm disciplined, I see good shit. going on. When I'm being lazy, laid back, like it's nothing going on,
That's a fact.
So I say discipline and like even bro, like if you have an idea, just execute it, bro. Like there was one time, bro. Quick little story, bro. One time we had a casting call, right? This is when we first started, like 2018, little bit before. Um, we did a casting call and we didn't know where to do it. This is us being like 18, 16 years old, like, and we're like, fuck it, we're gonna do it in the backyard, bro. I'll send you the video right now, bro. The whole backyard was packed, bro. And bro, we didn't waste no money to book a spot. We didn't have money to like pay somebody to help us. Like it was just genuine, like day ones. And so if
That
we
shit,
could do it
yeah.
like that, y'all could do it too. There's times we did pop-ups out out in the street, bro,
In the van.
in a van. The homie was like, "Yo, I got a van. Like I got a Sprinter van. Like you know,
Right down right there, yeah.
let's we did a Fashion Week pop-up. It was a Sprinter van. We did a low rider and
Last
we did
year-
like two low
Last year
riders,
it was in a van.
and we did
Fashion
the
Week.
the low like the Sprinter van. Like and it was all just homies being like, "Yo, like I got you." And that goes to show too, like just because they got it, like I got them too. Like whenever they need some, or whatever, like yo, let's do it. Like y'all need help, let's rock. Like so, it's just based off like back and forth. So shit like that. Even like when it comes to like when we first started, it was just t-shirts, bro. We went to the dollar store, grabbed dollar t-shirts. We had like
Not even, bro. We was gluing stuff.
we was gluing stuff to
I
our,
do
like
like
our own
the
shit,
yeah,
gluing shit
like
up.
Thunder, the same revenge shit. Thunder, I cut it up myself. I couldn't buy the Thunders. I cut the Thunder up. I glued it up on my Pumas. Put that up, and then I went to post up with the box logo and the Supreme like sweatpants. I was like, this is the shit.
Yeah,
So it
fact.
was just like starting from like gluing shit.
Yeah, glowing shit.
And then screen
anything,
printing.
yeah, screen printing.
Not even screen printing. It was just like spraying over the
Spraying
cutout
shit,
words
spraying shit. Word, out of a stencil.
out of a stencil, just spraying stuff.
One thing I say is like, year after year as y'all guys is progressing, y'all guys are showing growth, development as what y'all doing, and I'm amazed to see what you guys having coming up next. So this has been an episode. I'm your host Presto Finesto. Y'all can state your names.
My name is Elias Cepeda.
No, ese pea.
Yeah, and we out.